during ABC 28's Easy Cash Call. Just watch ABC 28 weeknights at 6 and 10 and watch for the Easy Cash Call countdown. Then, if you're the 8th person to call the number on the screen, you'll win $500 cash. That's $500 at 6 and another $500 at 10. Nothing to answer, nothing to look up. ABC 28's Easy Cash Call. Your next chance is Monday at 6 and 10 on ABC 28.
You keep us number one. Thanks to you, Frontier Dodge is one of the largest Dodge dealers in Texas. And that means big benefits for you. Like always, a huge selection of fun-to-drive Dodge cars and trucks. Plus, big volume discounts and low prices. Like only $13,985 for a Dodge Dakota. You save over $1,400. Or a low $25,985 for a Dodge Durango. That's a savings of over $1,500. Volume selling means you buy for a whole lot less.
Time to do Frontier.
This is an ABC 28 Storm Team advisory.
All right, folks, your movie has taken a break, and it's in a commercial break right now, so you won't miss any of your movie. We'll go back now to Doppler 1 radar, and we continue with a tornado warning for Kent County. Now, this storm has been rotating. You looked at, or you have, if you haven't seen, we had a number of first picks of this rotating storm earlier. It's moving east now toward you folks in Claremont, and it is a very intense thunderstorm. It's still producing large hail along with damaging winds and frequent cloud and ground lightning strikes. This is a huge thunderstorm across the southeast counties of the South Plains. In addition, it's producing very heavy rainfall, flooding rainfalls over around the Post area, also toward Caprock, Southland up to White River Lake, Verbena. So this storm is certainly a thunderstorm we're going to be watching for you folks. It's still showing rotation just around Verbena, as you can see with the greens and the oranges coming together on both the velocity and storm relative. So it's still a rotating storm. And still, when you look on the vertical integrated liquid, this is a storm still producing what could possibly be
golf ball size or larger.
Golf ball size or larger. It's already had a history of producing baseball size hail. So folks in Verbena and even as far north as White River Lake, as this storm moves east-northeast toward the Garza-Crosby County line, kind of keep that in mind that this storm is going to be producing some very large hail in addition to the possibility of a tornado since the storm is rotating. Another area of thunderstorms across northern portions of the Lubbock metro area. This storm has been producing some heavy rain now around New Deal, Pea-Size Hill, north of Liberty, and north of Idalou. This storm is moving off toward the northeast. Severe thunderstorm warnings continue for Motley County and also Crosby County. Now, the storms have been moving out of the Crosby area now, but still some heavy rain around White River Lake and south into Caprock. This is pea-size hail and larger, maybe up to marble-size hail across this area. Now, this is all the activity we have right now on Doppler 1 radar. To the west of us, things have cleared out a little bit on first strike lightning. The lightning strikes have been most numerous to the east of us, and that is going to continue to be the case. These storms slowly move off toward the east. Tornado watch has been canceled now for the western half of the South Plains, so you folks behind the dry line, this tornado watch has been canceled for you folks as we thought it would, but the dry line extends still west of Lubbock, which means thunderstorms could redevelop at any time, although I do think at this point the threat for severe weather for the next hour or so will continue to be to the east of the city of Lubbock. So the city of Lubbock is at this point clear, but we continue under a tornado watch until 8 o'clock, and a tornado warning for Garza and Kent counties continues. Keep it here. We'll keep you advised.
One.
There's only one.
Mickey Mouse!
And you only get one
Saturday morning!
which means now everyone can see
Mickey on one Saturday morning!
That's right. There's only one place to see the new adventures of the one and only Mickey Mouse and his friends.
Only one!
Disney's One Saturday Morning.
Oh, you betcha!
Disney's Mickey Mouse Works, part of Disney's One Saturday Morning. Saturdays on ABC.
One Saturday morning!
Ford and Texas do go hand in hand. And right now you can get your hands on a new Explorer with super low 1.9 financing, which can save you thousands. For Expeditions and Explorers, visit your Texas Ford dealer today and see why.
Ford is the best in Texas.
Idea box!
My idea? I want to go to prom with the idea box.
What's up, prom? I'm gonna bust a move.
Oh, no.
Where's the party? Heads up, coming through.
Got a safe prom. Party time.
Put a party in your car. Rockford Fosgate. Now at Best Buy. Now that's a great idea.
Plainview Dodge is way overstocked.
99 extended cab, $17,901 $168 a month.
Way overstocked on quad cab diesel.
How about a 3/4 ton quad cab for $19,901 $198 a month?
Dodge Durango, $264 a month.
Extended cab Dakota, $158 a month.
Blah, 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 blah. Huge used car discount. Take your pick. 90 Dodge Dynasty, 88 Camry, 93 Le Mans, 93 Skylark, only $59 a month. 94 Chrysler LHS, 92 Stealth, 91 Chevy Extended Cab, or 94 Explorer. Take one home for $89 a month. Plainview Dodge.
1-800 Dodge City.
ABC 28 is on Channel 66 in Matador. This is an ABC 28 Storm Team Advisory.
We are doing this break-in over commercials during your movie. A tornado warning for Garza County continues. Now, this is a new tornado warning until 7:30 for the folks in Post. We are looking at a storm and have been over the last few minutes, and we've been discussing this with you folks now for a while. This storm is certainly capable of producing very dangerous weather, including large hail. Now, we're getting some reports of large hail over the city of Post now, up to baseball-size hail in the city of Post. But, folks, this storm is rotating, and it's a very dangerous storm as it moves off toward the east. So the city of Post under the gun. We'll go to a couple of different radar views. One of the views here is the Ville products, and look here, folks. This is showing large hail right here over the city of Post. Is that Al? Yeah, Al. All right, Al, just go ahead and tell Al to go ahead and keep an eye on the city of Post. They have baseball-sized hail there. All right, again, this is a large hail over the city of Post. In addition, we are seeing some rotation in the storm in both the velocity products and the storm relative products as well of the city of Post. So the storm is still rotating as it moves off toward the northeast. So, folks in Post, that's why you're under the tornado warning. Know your tornado safety rules, and here they are. Your tornado safety rules are to stay, of course, away from windows, and, of course, find your basement or cellar if you have one. If you don't, go to the interior room or hallway. Move to ground level. And in Garza County, I would not be in a mobile home at this time, because not only do we have the storm there in the Post area, but go back to Doppler 1 radar, we also have the rotation occurring across the area around Verbena. So right in here, northeastern portion of Garza County and central portion of Garza County near Post, both these storms are rotating as they move off toward the east. That's why Kent County is under a tornado warning as well. Here's a live scan of our Doppler. Folks, that black on your television, that's showing very large hail. And these kind of storms can produce damaging tornadoes in seconds. And that's why the tornado warning has been issued for the city of Post and Garza County. Now, this thunderstorm is 75 miles away from the city of Lubbock. We have thunderstorms that have produced flash flooding across northern portions of Lubbock County, and a flash flood warning for northern Lubbock County has been issued. But the city of Lubbock itself is clear. While us in the city of Lubbock are fine and we're doing okay, let's remember our friends down in Post, they're not doing okay. A very severe storm in the Post area. This storm appears to be moving off to the northeast and will be moving across southeastern portion of Crosby County and Dickens counties. So we'll go ahead and give you a storm tracker on this for you folks that do live in Crosby County. This storm is moving off toward the northeast, and I'm going to track the largest hail in this storm, moving northeast around 25 miles per hour. We'll move it right toward the city of Dickens, and folks, you can see your times there. Spur around 7:58 or so. Looks like it'll be in White River Lake 7:35, McAdoo by 8:11. So a very intense storm. It is rotating. It can produce a tornado at any time across Garza County as it moves off toward the northeast. In addition, the city of Post has been hit. We're now getting confirmation of that, right, Kevin? That's right. We do have confirmation. Has been hit by very large hail. Tornado watch until 8 o'clock does include the Lubbock metro area, and a tornado warning now for Garza County until 7:30. Keep it here on ABC 28. We'll keep you advised.
I happen to be a hero.
The movie.
Two thumbs way, way up.
This May, ABC makes history with Hercules in 2 weeks.
This is an ABC 28 Storm Team Advisory.
Good evening, everyone. We're doing this break-in over your commercial break and not covering the movie. A very large supercell thunderstorm continues to show up on Storm Team Doppler 1 radar to the southeast of Lubbock over Garza County. I'm also concerned now about flooding rains in and around the Post area. This storm is producing heavy rain. In addition to the large hail, the damaging winds, and the rotating storm, that at this point we have not made an official confirmation. Al Hardin has been on the storm, and we've not been able to confirm that the storm has ever actually produced a tornado. Nevertheless, it is a rotating supercell thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado at any time, and it's also producing large hail. This is Doppler 1. You see the blacks here. Very heavy rain with large hail south of Caprock, east of Southland, north of Post again, and near heavy rains in the White River Lake area. When you go to the Bill products again, looks like just north of Post, southeast of Southland, we're getting some large hail here and large hail moving toward you folks in the White River Lake area. So there's actually two cores on this storm reducing this type of hail, and this is a very intense storm too, so it's going to continue to produce large hail here over the next few minutes. The more significant rotation showing up around Verbena, as you can see the greens, oranges coming together, so this is where the storm is rotating. However, there is some rotation developing back to the west near Post as well. As the storm is back building. We call this a back building storm because it keeps developing back to the southwest. In fact, it's developing back west of Post into portions of Lynn County as well. So this storm continues to intensify. It moves over the Post area, and then it continues to redevelop back to the west again. Now, you folks across the southern half of the South Plains need to keep an eye on this. We're seeing some showers, thunderstorms redeveloping again, just northeast of Tahoka. If you look at the NextRad velocity, our NextRad products, you can see this blue line, the dry line, and our outflow boundary. We're forcing the dry line back around to the west and south of Lubbock. This area could later on serve as a focus for thunderstorms. Once these storms get out of the way, we can see storms redevelop over here. So we're going to be watching this for you folks very carefully. And the city of Lubbock is still under a tornado watch because conditions are still favorable for the development of severe weather from the Lubbock area east, north, and south. Again, tornado warning for Garza County continues. Large hail in the Post area. Keep it here. We'll keep you advised.
This year at Six Flags over Texas, answer the call to Batman the Ride. Imagine the air below, the sky above, as you fly the Texas skies on the world's greatest suspended outside looping, nothing like it on Earth experience. Answer the call to Batman the Ride, only at Six Flags over Texas. Come for the ride of your life.
Save $10 at Six Flags over Texas with coupons from participating McDonald's restaurants.
United saves me money every day, and believe me, I'm here every day. I like the cookies.
We've done our comparison shopping, and it's better priced here.
I get more for my money, and that's good.
United has the best quality for the best price. They can't wait to carry your groceries out.
I like it.
We buy more for less at United.
Plainview Dodge is way overstocked.
99 extended cabs, $17,900 or $168 a month.
Way overstocked on quad cab diesel.
How about a 3/4 ton quad cab for $19,900 or $198 a month?
Dodge Durango, $264 a month.
Extended cab Dakota, $158 a month.
Blah, 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 blah. Huge used car discount. Take your pick. 90 Dodge Dynasty, 88 Camry, 93 Le Mans, 93 Skylark, only $59 a month. 94 Chrysler LHS, 92 Stealth, 91 Chevy Extended Cab, or 94 Explorer. Take one home for $89 a month. Plainview Dodge.
1-800-DODGE CITY.
You're watching ABC 28, where news comes first. This is an ABC 28 Storm Team advisory.
All right, we interrupt your commercial breaks to bring you this latest Storm Team Doppler 1 look. And, of course, tornado warnings continue for Garza County as we are watching thunderstorms finally slowly lifting out of Garza County in the Post area and moving off toward the northeast. This thunderstorm is moving toward you folks in Canyon Valley, Caprock, White River Lake, Crosbyton, and what I'm tracking is the largest portion or the largest hail portion of the storm. And certainly this storm is capable of producing very large hail, not only from this portion of the storm, but another portion of the storm right here. So folks in Dickens and White River Lake need to continue to watch these training thunderstorms moving out of Garza County into southern Crosby and the Dickens counties. Let me show you what hit Post a few minutes ago. Hang on 1 second here, just 1 second before we go to that. We're getting another first pick in, Kevin, but hold on for a second. This is the first pick, Al Hardin in Post, and this shows you how large the hail is. or was, and actually, this is probably a hailstone that's melted a little bit. So, folks, that at one point was probably a baseball-sized hailstone, and that shows you the size of it next to that cellular phone. So the city of Post certainly went through it a few minutes ago. Back to Doppler 1 radar, where severe thunderstorms continue across southern Crosby, Dickens counties. These storms are moving off toward the northeast. We'll zoom in now across portions of Crosby, Dickens, and Garza counties with these thunderstorms in and around the folks in Crosbyton. Here's Spur, White River Lake here. So here comes the heaviest area of precipitation and hail toward you folks in the White River Lake area. Also heavy rains near Spur and east of Dickens. Now, the vertical integrated liquid showing the heaviest hail just to the west of you folks in Spur. So the significant hail course still to the west of the city of Spur. Also southwest to the folks here in White River Lake as well. Thunderstorm activity continues to rotate down here. These storms have been rotating. This is still a rotating storm near Spur, which is why they continue to watch it very carefully. Rotating storms can produce tornadoes, but often they also produce very large hail. So folks in the city of Spur at this point, get ready for large hail moving your way. You saw the first pick a minute ago and know that these storms are capable of producing hail up to baseball size. Now, in addition to that, flooding rains have placed northern portions of Lubbock County under a flash flood warning. And here's why. This is the first pick coming live now from Storm Team Unit number 2. And what you'll see, of course, will be water going over the roads. We've had several reports of roads across northern portions of Lubbock County underwater. So you can see the rushing water right there. And folks, let me tell you, don't try to go through that, because you'll end up sliding your car off into the bar ditch, messing up your car, and perhaps jeopardizing your life or someone you care. So stay away from flooding waters like this. This is what we're seeing up around the New Deal area, northeast Lubbock County, and the northern portions of Lubbock County continue to be under a flash flood warning. First strike lightning strikes. There's Doppler 1 radar, and notice the lightning strikes now shifting into Crosby and Dickens counties. That's where we have most of the cloudy ground lightning strikes now. It is all clear to the west of us at this point. Things are a little bit more quiet for the city of Lubbock itself. However, we're watching an outflow boundary. An outflow boundary that's been pushing across the South Plains continues to the west. The outflow boundary is made from Muleshoe south of Levelland to Tahoka, and thunderstorms could redevelop on that boundary throughout the evening. A tornado watch until 8 o'clock continues with Lubbock South Plains area. Keep it here. We'll keep you advised.
At Disney, we've always believed if you can dream it, you can do it.
Oh, I'd like as much as they can put on it.
A lot of cheddar.
How much cheddar's enough? Tons of it.
There's nothing better than cheddar.
So Wendy's new Cheddar Lovers Bacon Cheeseburger is loaded with cheddar.
A lot of cheddar on that burger.
Woo. This is one heavy cheddar burger.
Along with 3 strips of hickory smoked bacon and sauteed onions, there are 2 slices of rich cheddar, plus our cheddar cheese sauce.
Nothing's missing from this burger.
Very cheesy.
There you go.
Wendy's new Cheddar Lovers Bacon Cheeseburger.
You're gonna love it.
When I lay awake at night, this is what I think about.
That makes 2 of us.
Fisher-Price Roller-To-Inline skates go from 4-wheelers to inliners in a matter of seconds. Getting your kids to take them off, however, could take a little longer. Fisher-Price Roller-To-Inline skates.
It's a great age for Fisher-Price.
One more time, Dad.
Imagine living in a neighborhood where the worst...
This is an ABC 28 Storm Team Advisory.
All right, good evening, folks. We're interrupting your commercials during your television movie tonight. We'll get you back to your movie in its entirety. Storm Team Doppler 1 radar continues to show very intense thunderstorms. And, of course, a tornado warning continues for Kent County simply because the storm continues to rotate. It is still capable of producing a tornado. So this storm moving just to the west of you folks in Jayton in Kent County continues to be a storm with potential damage. We're going to watch it. As it moved over the Post area earlier, it certainly did produce a lot of hail. So something for you folks in the Jayton area to continue to watch. Here's the city of Jayton. Here's the storm we're concerned about just to the northwest of you folks in Claremont. Of course, it's also still producing larger hail across the extreme northwestern portions of Kent County, but it is rotating. You see that? Very significant rotation. This is a very significant rotating storm, which does not mean it will absolutely produce a tornado, but it certainly means it has the ability to produce a tornado at any time. So you folks in the Jayton area, Kent County, keep this one under. Just continue to watch that. As this storm moved over Post, it produced some large hail. That same thing could happen as well in Kent County. Also, Dickens County, Crosby County continues under severe and flash flood warnings as heavy rainfall, Pete, marble-sized hail, larger hail near Spur. These storms moving off toward the northeast. The other thing to watch very carefully, outflow boundaries pushing through the city of Lubbock, and now these storms east of us is kicking an outflow boundary through the city of Lubbock. So it's possible that storms will redevelop tonight across the central counties to the South Plains. A tornado watch continues until 8 o'clock. Keep it here. We'll keep you advised.
A hopeful singer, a famous star, a dream come true.
This is the next double platinum artist.
But there was something terribly wrong.
What are you wearing?
I like it.
You don't know what you like.
Why would she do something like that to me?
A mother's secret.
Were you ever going to tell me?
Yes.
When?
That would change their lives.
I made a mistake. Would you take that decision back?
Diana Ross, Brandy, double platinum, an ABC premiere movie event next Sunday, 9/8 Central.
Residential electricity prices at SPS are 30% lower than the national average.
Hi, sweetie.
So when people turn off their lights around here, it's usually not to lower their electric bill.
Hello, hi, we're here.
Hello.
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
SPS, we're making sure you get your money's worth.
We brought money with us this time.
Hello.
Plainview Dodge is way overstocked.
99 extended cabs, $17,900 or $168 a month.
Way overstocked on quad cab diesel.
How about a 3/4 ton quad cab for $19,900 or $198 a month?
Dodge Durango, $264 a month.
Extended cab Dakota, $158 a month.
Blah, 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 blah. Huge used car discount. Take your pick. 90 Dodge Dynasty, 88 Camry, 93 Le Mans, 93 Skylark, only $59 a month. 94 Chrysler LHS, 92 Stealth, 91 Chevy Extended Cab, or 94 Explorer. Take one home for $89 a month. Plainview Dodge.
1-800 Dodge City.
You're watching ABC 28, where news comes first. This is an ABC 28 Storm Team Advisory.
Tornado warning now for Dickens County. Storm Team Doppler 1 radar showing the thunderstorm capable of reducing the tornado east of Spur. This is the same storm that's actually over northern Kent County as well. And it's been rotating. This whole area has been rotating and producing very large hail, damaging winds, and heavy rainfall. In addition, since the storm is rotating, the National Weather Service feels it's possible the storm could produce a tornado at any time. Now, large hail still showing up east of Spur, south of Dickens. This large hail did go over the city of Spur a few minutes ago, and large hail continues in northern Kent County. Again, the velocity product showing the broad area of rotation with this storm as it moves across southeastern Dickens County, moving toward King County. And by the way, Guthrie and King County under a tornado warning. It's out of our viewing area, but they're under a tornado warning as well. Nevertheless, these thunderstorms continue to slowly move off toward the northeast away from the Lubbock South Plains area. And as you look at the reflective radar, you may have noticed it a while ago here in Lubbock, that outflow boundary from the storms east of us moving across the city with those low clouds. So there's an outflow boundary here. Here's an outflow boundary south of Post to Tahoka, to west of Levelland up to Muleshoe. So we have a number of boundaries out here that are intersecting each other. However, at this point, the atmosphere has become a little bit more stable. And the Storm Prediction Center is considering issuing, since our tornado watch will be over with in 20 minutes, is considering issuing a new tornado watch that will more than likely be a little further east where the atmosphere is a little bit more unstable. So we'll watch that for you. But at this point, the Lubbock area is quiet, and I think we're in pretty good shape here in the city of Lubbock. The lightning strikes also show the thunderstorms to the east of us. Lightning strikes have been quite intense in portions of Dickens County, northern Kent County, eastern Crosby County, and in Motley County as these storms move off toward the northeast. Flash flooding has certainly been a possibility, been a problem across northern Lubbock County earlier. Flash flood warnings continue for Garza and Crosby counties, and I would think that there's probably some flash flooding going on in Dickens County as well. There could be a flash flood warning issue for those folks here at any time. As the storms went through the city of Post, there was damage there, a little bit of damage with the wind and also the hail. Here's one shot of our first pick showing the damage to a home. It's a little closer look. And But we'll take another shot. This was Al Hart a few minutes ago. And notice the tree to the left there, absence of green leaves. That thing was really hit. Large hail went through parts of the Post area downtown around the Broadway over to 10th and Avenue Q. So some damage in the Post area with this, and an ABC 28 news unit is on the way. The live view of Storm Team Doppler 1 showing thunderstorms over Crosby, Dickens, and northern Kent counties with lighter showers and thunderstorms over Floyd and Motley counties moving toward the northeast. The city of Lubbock at this time is quiet. A new tornado watch will more than likely be issued for the Lubbock South Plains area here within the next, when I say the Lubbock South Plains area, I'm not sure the city of Lubbock itself will be under a tornado watch, but certainly a new watch, more than likely a new tornado watch, will be issued for portions of the area here in the next few minutes or so. We'll continue to monitor the weather for you, and we'll keep you advised.
Produces a line of caring cosmetics. They're as good for your skin as they are for your spirit. Oil of Olay Cosmetics. Lasting Olay color that cares.
The average kid doesn't get straight A's.
The average kid could live on French fries.
I could live on pizza and ice cream.
Gummy bears.
The average kid trusts their friends more than anybody.
The average kid is totally bored.
Totally bored.
The average kid has a lot more on their mind than you think.
The average kid is pretty strange.
The average kid has been offered pot.
The average kid thinks everybody else smokes it, but the average kid doesn't.
The average kid is anything but.
This is an ABC 28 Storm Team Advisory.
Okay, a tornado warning continues for Dickens County, a very strong thunderstorm east of Spur. The good news about this storm is that it is in basically open country as it drops its large hail. Here's Doppler 1 showing the severe thunderstorms in Dickens County. The thing that is probably of the most concern to you folks in the Dickens area is some more storms just to the south of you, in the southwest. Here's the city of Dickens. Still another area, larger hail. Spur has already been hit by large hail. Here comes another one moving toward the city of Spur now. And this storm is also producing very heavy rainfall. With this area being off the Cap Rock, there are plenty of small creeks in that area. I suspect these creeks are filling up rather quickly with heavy water, or heavy water because of the heavy rain. The Villes now just the heavy hail west of Spur and east of Spur. Dickens, not much in the way of hail, but heavy rainfall continues around the Dickens area. Moderate rain here, orange, around Dickens, south of Dickens, heavy rainfall as you go down toward the Spur area. These thunderstorms moving off toward the northeast at 35 miles per hour. Also, heavy thunderstorms continue south of Crosbyton, city of Crosbyton here. But here's the Cap Rock, and right off the Cap Rock, southeast of the city of Crosbyton, still a very large thunderstorm, and in south of Crosbyton, another moderate thunderstorm as well. City of Lubbock is clear, and the tornado watch about to expire for the city of Lubbock, even though we do have these boundaries in the area. You see, this is an outflow boundary here that came out of these storms, and an outflow boundary here that moved out of the storms that moved across us earlier. We have an intersection of these outflow boundaries in the Hockley County line. If the atmosphere is able to somehow recover tonight, which it doesn't appear it will at this point, but if it does, these are areas primed for storms to develop, and we'll continue to watch that very carefully. Right now, looking at satellite images, the clouds have all moved east of us, the sky clearing to the west of us, which is an indication of a stable air mass over the rest of the South Plains. So the tornado watch, I'm sure, will be left to expire at 8 o'clock for the Lubbock area. They may issue another tornado watch for the areas just east of the city, and we'll continue to monitor that for you very carefully. But at this time, the heavy storm is beginning to move out of the South Plains. Keep it here on ABC 28. Throughout the evening, we'll keep you advised.
Did somebody say McDonald's?